Yeah, starting off with a comment here by KB saying she's here to simp. Not the only one, KB. How about you simp for my like button? But of course, we can't have Simpson without the one and the only Little Lemmi. Lemmy, how you doing today?
I'm doing so well, especially now that I know you've seen Can't Hardly Wait, one of my absolute teenage favorite movies in the whole world.
Which is ironic because it's a romantic film made for teenagers with everybody in their 20s and 30s. So basically, you support PDFia, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I
Uh,
guess.
yeah. What has been your favorite moment of this episode so far, Lemmy?
The intro
I
song,
thought it was pretty
really good.
good too. Yeah, I can't wait to watch this back. I'm excited. But what I can't wait to do is introduce for the first time. Lemmy, you ready to laugh?
I'm so
I
ready.
can't hardly wait. Look at you cracking up. This is an insane episode already. It's the excellent Haley from Pretty Antisocial. Haley, how you doing
Hey,
today?
good. How are y'all?
Can't hardly wait to talk to you.
I know, me either.
What an
Fantastic.
episode.
I know.
I call this episode Can't Hardly Wait.
Love it.
Uh, on a serious note, though, I have to say that if Jennifer Love Hewitt had the art she does today, way back in the 90s, there would be a sperm shortage and there would be no children.
Mm,
Thank you. It's a terrible, it's a sad thing.
yeah, definitely
Uh,
different.
yeah. So, of course, Haley, there would be no interview without asking you about Jackie. So, we're not going to ask you about Jackie.
Okay.
But the main topic I want to ask you about so far today, apart from my like button, the two of us, this is great. Is the It's always of course Dabbleverse drama. Me and Haley are going to be best friends in Vegas. We're going to actually bully people and say all kinds of harsh, bigoted stuff behind people's backs, and I
Hell
fucking
yeah.
mean it. Hit the
Hell
like
yeah.
button. Uh, is it the great Stuttering John? And no one ever talks about him. No one ever covers him. It's about time that I break new ground. That Stuttering John is addressed on a Dabbleverse show. Here we go. He is now complaining, or should I say, accusing that Carl and Shirley and Kevin Brennan, this guy,
Pissy eyes, come here.
that's right, and he probably even Anthony Cummy himself, he is now accusing them of being a type of what's the term cabal. Lemmy's Muslim, she knows what that means. That they are teaming up to make sure that nobody super chats Stuttering John during his shows. You seem to do pretty well during your shows, Haley, and I don't know if you go up against Stuttering John. So when you hear those types of accusations or those claims, do you think there's any merit to it?
No, I mean, not really. I was actually listening to MLC yesterday, and I did hear Kevin say that someone chatted into him and said, "Oh, this is what we do. We can leave the chat up, and we can just see the chat through your show, and nobody will super chat." That's all I've heard about it. I don't really watch Stuttering John.
Yeah, because my whole thing, it's I will admit that I do love it when I finish a stream and you go, oh, holy shit, I made say $100. I could that's gonna go towards mine and Haley's drugs in Vegas or whatever, you know. But I don't come on here saying you better fucking donate to me if you're watching, and you better send me this amount of money, or the show's off. Like I'm still gonna do this. I made nothing from it forever, so why would that suddenly change? Let me tell Haley about how right I am.
He's 100% right.
Yeah, I believe you.
Okay.
Uh, so I think that's the only question I have. I think that was a good
Okay.
episode. Yeah,
Yeah, thanks for having me.
yeah. But what do you think about when you hear people saying that oh, they're fighting for airtime, or they're stealing each other's audience?
Well, as someone who, didn't know the Dabbleverse existed until I guess the summer of 2024, I've been here long enough to sort of realize that it is very niche. It's a very small community. So I think there is some merit to that, to the fact that it's not this huge group of people. And so I guess there's something to be said about time zones and having different time slots when you go on, if it's only this amount of people all the time, right? Like there's not a wide reach to it. So I get why people say that, but I don't know. People are going to watch what they want to watch no matter what. So,
Speaking of which, Lemmy,
KF Sage, thanks for the 5. Hit the like button.
exactly. And not only hit the like button, gift memberships. They're as cheap as $1. Who doesn't want to spend $1? It's a good thing. But yeah, my thing is that like I will say, like, it is amazing how Brennan can make so much money from doing so little, but he's kind of sort of, I guess he has kind of earned that spot, and that he has his fan base. He knows what they want, which is him eating crackers, watching other people's stuff. And but with Stuttering John, this guy, this here's Stuttering John speaking to a divorce lawyer, explaining how much he should pay for his children's school. Fuck you! You know, hit the like button. Nice. But I think I get why John would be frustrated, but at the same time, it's kind of like, well, get over it. Like, then you should have a better show than spending the whole time trying to settle scores and talking about fucking Shuley all day. Like, he's got to the point where he complains so much about Shuley that Hitler would say, "Would you fucking get over it, you cunt?" No offense, Lemmy.
None taken.
Yeah, well, I think there's a lot of, well, not a lot, but several content creators that have sort of fallen into this, where they're on this feedback loop of negative comments coming from the chat. They respond to that, and sometimes outside of the chat too. But he's one of them. Karmic's like that. You know, there's Aaron to a degree, but at least he still tries to put on a show.
That is the perfect example of, well, Lemmy will pronounce his name correctly. I don't know how to say. How do you say it in America? Aaron?
Yeah. Yep.
Aaron? Yeah. Everything okay, Lemmy?
Yeah.
What happened over there? It was something hilarious. Were you thinking about my intro again?
Yep. Greatest intro on YouTube.
It really is. We should watch it. Should we take a break and stream snipe ourselves?
Sure.
I know why Lemmy laughed. Because of this great thing. Proctor became a YouTube member. And before we get back on topic, Lemmy?
Jose Martinez, 316, thanks for the 5. Husey, your thoughts on Maven Huffman calling you out on his channel?
Thanks, Jose. What, Lemmy?
That is a good question. I was also curious about that.
Yeah, well, I still would like to put it like this. How did Maven Huffman, who had a 2 to 3 year career in WWE, put out one video that immediately got 1 million views in a day, while people like Jerry Lawler had to shut their show down because of such little interest? You bald cunt. No offense, Lemmy.
No, I don't like that guy either. He's a weird looking dude.
Yeah. Let me tell Haley about what you would do to Maven if you saw him in person.
I would give him a stern glance and walk the opposite direction.
Oh, shit.
He's not ready for that.
Yeah, I would want to fuck with Lemmy. Where's the song? So what were we talking about anyway? The like button?
You were talking about John and like responding to his chat and trying to hold grudges and all that.
Yeah, so like my whole thing is that if he's really trying to bring people away from Brennan and all that sort of shit, then actually do something. Don't just sit there burping. We could do that for free. Haley does it all the time. You should have heard what she did before we went on the air. I still recorded it though. I'm going to dox her. Don't worry. Hit the like button. So his whole thing is sitting there ranting about Trump, going on about the same guys. You can't expect people to leave Brennan to come back to fucking Stuttering John. But then it also comes to Karmic. I have no idea why anybody is donating to him or streaming to him or whatever. It's like, what's in it for them? I did it the other day to plug beef tips because it's just a fun name to say. Beef drippings. Lemmy, would you like to say beef drippings?
Beef drippings.
See?
That is a lot of fun.
Great.
I did. I like thanks for the dough, beef drippings, and okay, we're having a good time. Imagine my Vegas is going to be like Hilly.
I can't wait.
Yeah,
I don't know if I can handle it.
Oh no! Oh my god! Hit the like button. But the thing is, with do you realize how many times I'm going to say that in person?
Well, yeah, I've kind of figured you would.
Yeah, like Lemmy, do you know how many times I'm going to say it?
69.
But Haley, sometimes you hear this talk that comics sometimes can make up to 1,000 in the stream, which I don't know if that's true, but if it is, fair play. When you see that as a close personal friend of comic, what do you think about that stuff?
I don't know, man. He has done it a couple of times, but I think the times that he has hit $1,000, it was when he was crying and drunk over Felicia. So people felt bad for him and tried to give him good advice and stuff. So he would hit that goal and then in a day or two be on a plane to go back and see her. And I think that, upset a lot of people that were trying to give him good advice and sort of, be like a brother to him. But I mean, hell, if you can make it crying, and you don't have a problem going to bed at night knowing that you're a bitch, then cool.
Yeah, my whole thing about that is that, like, obviously, I'm always grateful when anybody sends anything, but at the same time, these people that watch comic, it's like, are you stupid? Like, do you actually believe? You still don't get that it's a work. You still don't get that this is part of a storyline, so they can get back on to this lovely man's show. Go suck a dick. So that they can get on to advance the next level of we're having relationship problems, don't you know? And all this shit. And you just think, like, at what point are people just going to go, you know what? We're going to turn this shit off and we're not going to watch it. We're going to watch Jack Reacher or Can't Hardly Wait 2, which is being directed by Jennifer Love Hewitt. Did you know that, Lemmy?
I didn't.
Wait a minute. Here's infamous nice guy. This is a free chat, but Lemmy.
Stevie Lou comedy. Wait, didn't Haley famously cry on air? I'm going to follow that up with Haley. I famously cry on air literally every other time I stream. So,
well, that's fair. I think I did one of these, like trying my best not to have tears once. But yeah, you can hold it against me. I don't care. It was a lot going on.
How dare you have any kind of human emotion, Haley?
Well, that's just it. You can't. Yeah, you can't. So, yes, I guess.
Yeah, well, Haley will cry today, and it will mostly be from tears of laughter. See?
Yeah.
But again, just sort of going back to the Stuttering John versus AATP shit, do you think that see, it's hard to explain because now this was a conversation to me and $2 Dan, this gentleman.
Am I allowed to put my penis in your vagina right now?
We had a conversation a while back about how it seems like at times the big shows are trying to take over the airwaves. So no matter what time anybody streams at, it's competing with an MLC or a Shuley or a fucking AATP or whatever.
Right.
And I just think that I think there may be some merit to it, but then nobody gives two shits what I think. Right, Lemmy?
Right.
Yeah. So what do you think about that, Haley? Or do you think I'm paranoid, need to quit drugs?
The latter. No, I think, people are going to watch whatever they want to watch. It would be, you may be completely right, though. I mean, I've never sat down to chart out, people's schedules and when, the different time blocks that they take up. But, if you're good enough, you become one of those bigger channels. And if people want to see you, they're going to come see you no matter what. So.
I'll say this. I was kind of nervous about going live at this time of day, but we currently have 120 watching. So if we could get half of 120, obviously, is 60. That I didn't have to type that on the computer to find out. I knew straight away. So we could get 60 likes. Then it means I could do my vulgar comment to Lemmy about adding 9. But speaking of which,
Ghost Crusaders TV, thanks for the tool. Haley, hubba hubba. Thanks for the 2.
Nice. Thank you, Ghost Crusader.
Pretty good.
They are, I have to say, not to be a creep, but you bitches in the men's Dabbleverse are actually some pretty good looking dames. So, good for you.
I agree.
Lemmy?
What?
No, I mean the chat there.
Oh, Moon Crickets. Thanks for the 2. Haley blocks mentions of old co-hosts in super chats.
Untrue. I don't have any words blocked in super chats.
You know what the great thing is that because someone has decided that will now be the fact, and you can literally open up your database, and that could be the thing. Lemmy,
Nigsaw1. Thanks for the 2. Haley, have you made 14K in 4 years like Stevie?
In fact, yes. And then some.
I heard it was only around 12, which Stevie made, which or as he calls it, 50.
Mhm.
Which is the same excuse that Epstein gave about some of the girls in his files. Is, I thought they were 50. Turns out they were 9. Lemmy?
Balls deep. Thanks for the 2. Hi, Lem. Hi, Haley. Can you see me?
I can. Good to see you.
This is it. And Lemmy?
Send Terry Nee. Thanks for the 2. Send Ray DeVito the link.
Could you send him the link just in case so that I can immediately hang up on him? Thanks for fucking Ray. So his old roommate, Hope, has now found a boyfriend. So Ray has once again cock blocked himself, and I don't know how it's physically possible to do that so many times. But sort of just one more thing about the SJ and AATP stuff. So this Friday, the time of recording, is Stuttering John's doing a live stand-up show. I'm laughing already. I can't even imagine the jokes he's going to steal. So the plan right now is for people like Brennan and AATP, maybe not Shuley, but they're going to send people to go attend the show, potentially heckle them, troll them, all this stuff. Haley, do you think that stuff is kind of going too far, or do you think that it's just setting up the next month of content?
It's setting up the next month of content for sure. I mean, that's something that we've seen a few times, or at least since I've been paying any attention to it. Yeah, it seems to be the thing to do. I don't think Kevin's going to go out there, though. But I've heard other people say that John's not even going to show up. So, I mean, I don't know. Guess we'll see what happens and what comes out of it. I know Tommy's going, right? And then Keanu and Gino, and supposedly Anthony Cumia. Is that it?
Yeah,
Carl?
I don't know if that would be wise for Carl, because he has the legal shit coming, and it's kind of like could that not be deemed as some type of court case harassment or whatever?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't if I were in that situation, but
I wouldn't go just because he's not funny.
that part too.
Lemmy?
Last dabbler standing. Thanks for the 2. See you hooligans at Hackamania.
See you there.
Just seen a comment here that reminded me of something else I meant to talk about, and I fucking forgot because I'm a stupid piece of shit. Lemmy, could you read this one out while I get the tweet ready?
Half the net. Talk about Kim Nicholson's world record bukkake attempt. Husey was only one who showed up.
Yeah. So there was a thing that happened a couple of weeks ago, Haley, where Kim Nicholson, friend of the show, was doxed / accused of I don't know how to say it politely, a working past. Did you see this online?
Yeah, I saw it.
And it was pretty unfortunate to see, because she seems like a decent enough egg from my interactions with her. But it is the Dabbleverse. People love to talk shit and go through all kinds of drama. When you saw that drama happening online, did you think, like, oh, brilliant, here we go? Or did you think, oh, shit, that was a little harsh?
I mean, I didn't really care one way or another, honestly. I mean, I've seen it happen so many times now. It just seems sort of par for the course, you know. I mean, it sucks that it happens, but yeah.
Well, this happened yesterday. Hang on, Lemmy, while I show my technical skills. Did that work? Fuck. Oh, no, it did work.
Oh,
Did
there
it
we go.
Yes.
Oh, look at you.
I am basically James Cameron. Look at that. Oh, yeah. So it happened again, Lemmy. And of course, we had such success of going over the thing. Shall we go through this latest feud online, Lemmy?
All right, let's do it.
Okay, well, Haley's very excited. So, Haley, you will play Kim in this.
Okay.
And Lemmy, you will play KB. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay. Will you action?
Hey, Kim Nicholson, care to explain this comment about me? I've never disrespected anyone's relationship at any live event. You gonna talk shit, back it up, you old whore.
Nice.
That's how I imagine KB would say it.
It is. And then Kim responded with,
Was I talking to you? Sounds like you have a guilty conscience. I apologize if you took that to heart.
I believed that you were really Kim there for a second. I was like, oh my
Pretty good,
God,
right? It's pretty
she
good.
can fucking act. Lemmy,
I'm calling bullshit. You gonna talk shit, say it with your chest. I got tons of DMs and texts about it, obviously about me. I have no guilty conscience because I don't act like that. Anyone who's been at events will back that up.
of course, KB did coke at one of the events at Chad Zumach's hotel room. This is my director's commentary.
I honestly don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You've made it clear your opinion of me. Peace.
What does that even mean?
I'm not sure. You gotta call me a coward, though.
You're a coward.
Sure. I still don't know who is DMing you about me or what it is. Seriously, this sounds paranoid and weird. Well, as Karmic says, I have other fish to fry at the moment. Stay tuned.
Keep backpedaling. Don't ever speak on shit you have no idea about. I ain't the one.
Oh, and then KB is going to Hackamania with Dr. Steve. Both can buy me drinks, which I think is exciting time. So, do you think, Haley, because a couple of weeks ago you were on the Ding Galloway show, I mean the Aussie guy show, did I say something that I shouldn't have? Anyway, so, and of course you went on there and then Ding quite graciously asked very nice questions immediately, such as which guys do you want to fuck?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then another fine question I thought he asked was, with all the stuff going on in the world and business and stuff, he's always thought, would you suck somebody's dick if I sent you a fucking photograph? And I thought, that's wonderful stuff. This was on his ladies' night. So basically, what do you think of how the women are actually are treated in the Dabbleverse? Do you think you're treated equally, or do you think you're treated like dirty whores?
A little of both, really. I mean, I don't know. I think we're treated however we allow people to treat us. There's some women that don't care or want the attention, so they'll sort of lean into it. And I don't know. I think for the most part, the females get respect around here. You don't think so? I think
No.
the ones that they, that get a hard time or whatever, they can take it and they try to, play back or at least push back. You don't think so?
I'll give you an example of
No.
of a feminism in the Dabbleverse by one of my idols.
I want to see your dirty snatch and your asshole at the same time. That's what I want.
Sure. There's a lot of that.
That was one of his better Christmas specials, I have to say. But what do you think, Lemmy? Like, so now we've got KB versus Kim, and it seemed like it. The thing I love about the Dabbleverse is it always goes from 0 to 100 when there's a feud. So I don't even know what Kim wrote or where she wrote it, but KB took it very personally and immediately called her a whore, which is always fun. So what did you think, Lemmy? The old whore.
Well, I feel like it's about time that we had a little girl on girl action. Truly. So I'm here for
Hang
it.
on. Wait a minute, Lemmy. I didn't hear what you said. Say it again.
I said I'm happy that there's a little girl on girl action now.
Come, my lady, come, my lady.
Excellent. Another great song from a great era of music. But I do think, like, because you were saying there, when two guys argue in the Dabbleverse, it's so fucking stupid. Always like let's get in the ring and we'll fight and we'll box and we'll kick each other's ass and that'll be the end of it. It's never gonna happen. But when the women get into an argument in the Dabbleverse, like, it gets fucking harsh. Like, it gets brutal. You ladies,
it gets investigatory, is what happens.
Yep. I know what that word means.
I'm gonna find the worst shit about you and then tell everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what that means. But Lemmy, do you know what this means?
Last dabbler standing. Thanks for the 2. See you hooligans at Hackamania. I think I read that one already. Michigan Tim. Thanks for the 2. Hackamania money. See you at Hackamania.
Thank you. A cheap plug. I don't know if it was him, but the All Apologies boys, Andy and the other Andy, his twin brother, have started doing a live stream poker game with a lot of Hackamania visitors. So I think Tim was on it last night, and it was funny. So there's my endorsement.
Roy Cohn, thanks for the 2. Hey, Puddin', are you going to Hackamania? I think he's talking to you, Husey.
Yeah, it's definitely for you.
Yes, and now I will only address to the name. I'll only answer to Puddin' for the rest of this episode. So far the episode is called "Can't Hardly Wait for Puddin'."
Nice.
And yeah.
Ghost Crusaders TV, thanks for the 2. Ava and Ant gonna settle their differences at Rodney's.
What difference? But that's the other thing. Anthony Cumia's had like 2 heart attacks or something in his time, and he's in his mid to late 60s. Nobody's going to fight anybody who believes in any of these old. I've been breaking news about the Dabbleverse. All the guys are old nerds. We're all fucking nerds, and all this talk about fighting could so easily be distracted by, hey, did you see there's a trailer for a new Star Wars coming out? And the whole mood will change, and all the guys will be like, I like the I'm doing it right now. Nobody's going to fight, but I do think if we got the ladies to argue in person, it's on.
Ice Dancer, thanks for the 2. Lemmy actually showered. About time. Are you in here? Who says I? How do you know if I did or not? Can you smell me?
Maybe I'd have it. Here's a perfect example.
Long Dogs, thanks for the 2. Beef Tips show today at 6 p.m. with Jim Norton.
Nice. That if that's true, then they're going to get sniped by Kevin Brennan, and he will sit there silently eating a piece of a bun and 10 crackers. He used to be on Saturday Night Live.
Sorcerer Gypsy, thanks for the 2. Pretty Antisocial. My apologies for not reaching out. I will.
Thank you. I look forward to it.
And then here's an apology.
No, it's not. It's somebody different.
Oh.
Lemmy always looks clean. That was dumb. It's okay.
She looks spotless in the photographs they just sent me.
Giggity.
But when you get to Hackamania, Haley, is there anyone that's going there that you know of that you're planning to maybe not so much confront, but to avoid?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't think so. No, I don't believe so.
I'm not.
I don't mess with everybody. Honestly, I'm really excited.
Just for the Instagram updates.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all it's going to be. Just the endless thing of photographs. And I'm still hoping that Lemmy changes her mind and then turns up and comes join us. Like, it wouldn't be a riot without Lemmy throwing the petrol bombs.
I thought you were coming. No,
I can't. I can't, man.
Yeah.
I got like some mad responsibilities that I got to deal with like on my own now.
I get it.
A trip to Vegas is like not in my wheelhouse.
I get it. No, I get it. Yeah.
Unless, somebody sends her enough donations, you never know. But so I gotta ask you as well, Haley, when you were on Dean's show, just so that he hopefully gets offended if he sees this, what was it? Because I remember watching it, and I did enjoy the episode, but the questions were so full on harsh that I was like, Jesus, Dean, maybe ease up a little bit there. So for you on the receiving end, pardon the pun, Lemmy loves it. What was that like for you?
Yeah, it was a bit much. Like Dean does that every now and again. See, his show is typically on Sunday mornings for us, so it's like early in the morning after church, and I come on, and he does that quite a bit though. He'll sort of slide these little like jokes in sometimes, and so I sort of expected it. But then he told us when we first came on that his wife was out of town. I was like, oh hell. So I guess he had been drinking and stuff too. It was a little loose, but yeah, it was more than I expected to hear from Dean. But I don't know. I guess it was just too many females on the panel for him. He had like, what, 7 or 8 that night? There's a bunch of ladies there. So, I mean, who could blame him, I guess? He couldn't help himself.
And Kim.
And Kim, that's correct.
I'm joking. Hit the like button for being completely unfair. But, of course, I put a poll up in the chat of about Karmic. It was just a few days ago, or maybe it was yesterday. I can't tell. Where he has been publicly tweeting and tagging MKE's bosses, and he's trying to get MKE fired or in trouble with his work. So I've put up the question of the option saying, Karmic's trying to get MKE fired from his job. Is it a new low point, Karma versus Karmic? Like that one, Lemmy?
I love it. Fantastic.
Or good for him, he gets trolled a lot. So I think we'll start with Lemmy on this one. When you seen the Karmic was doing that, trying to get MKE potentially fired and fuck up his life, what was your reaction?
Disappointment first and foremost. I don't like seeing that. I try to devil's advocate for Karmic X because I don't want to hate the guy. Everybody seems to hate the guy. But I'm starting to see more and more reasons why people like legit, like righteously kind of hate the guy. That's kind of a shit move, man.
Yeah, my whole thing, it's like, there's this great thing you can do that if someone's bothering you so much that they legitimately make you angry, just mute or block them, and you don't ever have to see them again. And that's the amount of your life. Instead of saying, well, if Kevin Brennan sends me the link, I can confront him on the air, don't you know? And all this shit. And you just think, like, you're a dickhead. And there's nothing wrong with red hair at all, Hilly. Nothing in any way. Let me say something nice about red hair.
Red hair is, it might be superior.
That's a nice save. I'll take it.
Look at this one, Lemmy.
Jeff Closer 99. Can't hardly wait is a rom-com gay like Oasis.
I blocked. See, that's what happens. You block people that say silly shit like that. But just before we get on to Haley's opinion,
Ice Dancer, thanks for the tool. Sorry for fake Ice Dancer, Lemmy. Can we kiss and make up?
Yes, dirty ladies. Where's the Aussie guy when you need him? Hit the like button for 2 ladies. But Haley, when you see this stuff with Karmic, all that kind of shit, do you think like this guy's a piece of shit, or do you just love to see where this is going next?
No, I think he definitely is. And I think it's all relative to how much interaction you've had with him one-on-one or how much you watch him, as far as how, what your opinion of him is. If he sort of zones in on you, he just sort of latches on and just says the most vile stuff. He talked about me for 5.5 hours straight one night. And it was just vulgar stuff. But the whole thing with MKE, I think I haven't seen him tag MKE's work. I saw him try to tag the police in Arizona, but he tagged like the police association, like the retired, like the cops that just sit around and support the Arizona police. So I'm not sure he even got to, what he was trying to do there. But yeah, I mean, it's just gross. He's doing whatever he needs to do to make Felicia happy, and he's sort of carved out this, curated his audience to be people that just pick on him and talk a bunch of junk. And he said over and over he loves to scream and yell. It's cathartic for him. So he's doing what he wants to do, I guess. But I don't know how long anybody could not only do it but watch it. I don't know. I'm bored of it.
Wanna fuck? Let's fuck!
See?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the thing that because I don't know if it's still happening, but we were talking earlier about how Stuttering John just wants the donations and the bigger money sent in, and I think there was a run where Karmic was making like $12 to $20 on his streams, and he was like losing it and ending the show early, and it's like, well then do something else. Like, don't just continuously have the same shit. Your embarrassing relationship with Gilly, who's unattractive, by the way. There's at least one unattractive lady in the Dabbleverse. Right, Lemmy?
Yeah.
There
Unfortunately.
Oh, shit, Lemmy's going in.
Mm-hmm.
Going to be another fight. Lemmy versus Gilly. Who wins?
Lemmy.
1's for Lemmy, 2's for Gilly. Hit the like button as well. But with Karmic, it's sort of like the whole thing of it all just comes across as so unbelievably fake to me. In that it's like, I don't believe the drinking, I don't believe the anger. I think he's faking it all, and the way he goes so full on pissed off, and then he chills out straight away. You just think this is fucking embarrassing. Like, and it's basically got to the point where it happened to Steel Toe, where it's not even sort of funny. It's not even fun to troll anymore. It's like this is just done, and unfortunately with Pat Dixon, I heard he get demonetized again, which is a shame. But I also think, well, maybe stop doing 17-hour long episodes every day talking about Karmic. Karmic's an asshole. He sounds kind of gay. Well, here's a donation. It's Lady KB, $20 for Blinding Lights by the Weekend, which I'd like to hear. Right, Lemmy?
Absolutely.
Little Lemmy, $10. The Men in Black song by Will Smith. Hey, Lemmy?
Would.
What?
Would.
Will Smith?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
Millennium, dude.
Oh, I don't get it. Lemmy?
Michigan Tim, thanks for the 2. Yes, that was me playing poker on Andy's podcast.
Nice fish. Right, Lemmy?
Absolutely. Big W13, thanks for the 2. Seth Green played Tommy Jordan in Can't Hardly Wait.
Very nice. Have you seen Can't Hardly Wait, Haley?
I feel like I have, but it's been a long time ago. I don't remember. I remember the people, but I don't remember the storyline.
I saw it last night for the first time, and it was quite excellent, if I may say so.
Nice podcast, stupid. Hit the like button.
So, well, what do you think is what the fuck? What do you think is the next move for Karmic and Gilly? Because I've always said that they're like a storyline who needs like a Ross and Rachel that needs a new plot thread to get them over the next couple of weeks of content. They tried to do a fake breakup, but they were so bad at doing that they even had Karmic stream about being single while she was literally in the room behind him. Like, it's pathetic. And I also highly doubt that they have sex because A, she's unattractive, and B, he's gay. But not that there's anything wrong with that, of course.
Sure.
Okay, all right. But what do you think's coming up next for them, Haley?
I really don't know. I've wondered that too. I mean, obviously there's going to be the big breakup that's final, but I don't know how they're going to keep doing this because they keep getting caught. Not only was he behind her in that room, but then when they were traveling and she was doing some kind of gig, he was in the hotel And I'm sure you saw it where he knocked the camera over and she was laying in the bed. So it's like, we know. So, but I mean, that was their way of keeping those chats coming in, because when you kept it mysterious, people could ask questions, right? And could sort of be like, but we think she's over here, and get a response out of him. So that was a way to make $2 here and $2 there, I guess. But I don't know what's next. What do you think? I think they're going to break up for sure, or whatever. Pretend to.
Holy Jesus, Lemmy.
Nigsaw 1 gifted 50 Husey Entertainment memberships.
Thank you, Nigsaw. Incredibly generous. Although I will do a cheap plug that I have a tier called the Oasis tier, which means that if you were to click on to become that level of member, you can actually control the show and either get episodes closed early or people kicked off. So not to be ungrateful, thank you very much, Nigsaw. Peace at last, peace at last. And look at this. There she is, the old trouble starter herself, KB. Lemmy, should we send KB the link to see her talk about the Kim fight?
Absolutely.
Would you mind? Thank you, Lemmy. But the thing is, as well, that I've got to say is, you asked Haley about what I think the next fight will be, or the next drama. I think that they're going to do a fake pregnancy.
No.
Or B, if they do break up, she's going to make accusations against him of abuse. Because I think Pat Dixon has said himself that, or I think Gilly has accused Pat Dixon of stuff in the past. And then even after accusing him of that, she has then said, like, because I think she looks like David Bowie, so I'll do my David Bowie for her. She goes, I think I'd maybe take him back, maybe. Hey, Lemmy?
I
think she's more of a Ziggy Stardust era than just David Bowie. But yes, I
Gilly
agree.
Stardust. Eh?
Something like that, yeah.
That was good.
Hit the like button for AI.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the thing about all that stuff, I think it's just going to be. I really think that their relationship all depends around Pat Dixon staying on YouTube or Kevin Brennan staying on YouTube. I think that they're now confused about which one's which, and as long as Karmic can get his 30 minutes on the weekend, then I think that's all that matters to him.
Yeah, that's fair. Fair take.
What's your predictions of it, Lemmy?
I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I was reading the chat and not paying attention to what you were saying whatsoever. I don't watch Karmic. Like, I like his music. I like some of his music. I'm bummed out that he took some of it off of YouTube. That's my biggest beef with Karmic X.
Interesting question here. Free? What the fuck? Who would win in a fight, Prince or David Bowie?
Bowie.
Well, if you're a woman, Prince, because he was a woman beater.
Damn.
Yeah, well, Sinead O'Connor said that he slapped her. Even in the film Purple Rain, Prince played, which he produced. He was beating up his girlfriend at least twice. So,
I never heard that.
yeah. You didn't know Prince was in Purple Rain?
Yes, about the slapping around chicks.
Yeah, she had a large breast, his girlfriend, in that film.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's great.
Nice big set of milkers.
Fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Big arse as well. Hey, Lemmy? Yeah.
Long dogs, thanks for the 2. More like no way, sis. Am I right, Lemmy?
I don't agree with that. But here's one by everybody's favorite Stevie Lou. Pat Dixon is a legit creep. Lemmy, could you send the link to Stevie to try to find out what he means by that?
Sure.
Because I got to be honest, I only know Pat from YouTube. And how to get this fucking shit up? Yeah, I only know Pat from like Compound Media and all that stuff. I didn't know that he was fucking had a bad reputation. But you get along well with Pat, don't you, Haley?
Yeah, I mean, he's not been creepy towards me. You know. That's all I can judge. I haven't seen him be a creep, but that doesn't mean he's not one. You know, I don't know.
Oh, Jesus, Haley, he's burying Pat Dixon. Somebody clip this and send it to him.
Yeah, do it.
But when you hear this stuff, Haley, of Karmic trying to shut down MKE's, well, maybe not shut him down, but get him fired. But then you hear about mass flaggings and all this type of shit going on. Well, what do you think about? Like, do you think that this is why the Dabbleverse has turned into such a shithole?
I think it's a lot less fun for people, for sure. Like, it's become about doxing and, you know, legalities, and I'm going to sue you, and I'm going to go over here and strike your channel and stuff like that. Obviously, that's not fun. Nobody wants to watch that or put up with that. Like, a lot of it, I guess, creates the drama that people want to pay attention to, but it's not as fun.
Yeah, because Pat was just saying the other day that he got demonetized. Does he have any explanation as to why?
No, I have no idea. I don't even know what day that was. I know it must have happened pretty soon, right? Or recently. I know that he was doing his live streams and then like immediately taking them down and putting them on Patreon for the fear of being flagged over and over, because I know he had lost his channel at one point a while back. So that was like his setup. So I don't know. I have no idea.
So I thought that with Patreon, it was basically just sending links to privatize YouTube, but it's a whole other upload service.
I think so. You can just watch the full videos there, but I don't think it reroutes it. I'm not sure.
Do you know, Lemmy?
Nope.
Yeah, I don't know shit about nothing.
Maybe it's something where it's unlisted. To your point, maybe it's an unlisted video and it does it that way, but I don't know.
Yeah. But I just think that this whole stuff, because now you've got like Chad Zermach is going off talking about how like he's actively accused Stuttering John of shutting down his Patreon and how he's constantly flagging channels and all this shit. Where I just think like it's come to the worst part. Do you basically, Haley? Do you think we're coming to an end of the Dabbleverse, or do you think it's going to like evolve into something else?
I'm not sure. I just know it's very cyclical. You know, it's just sort of same stuff over and over again, just slightly different than the time before.
Terry Torito. Thanks for the 5. Let me look and fun as a mug. My name's Tony too. Just saying, Haley, redheads are goddesses. Oral, Arriba, La Raza. We are Los Vatos Locos forever, man.
Orale.
Oh, I'm white, dude. I'm white as fuck.
Jesus Christ, Lemmy. Hit the like button for subtle racism. Yeah, but I don't know. I also seen Kim Nicholson a few weeks ago, or maybe even a month ago, was talking about how she wants a female only Dabbleverse show. I think that's something that actually needs, like, it can't just be the guys hosting the fucking hosting like these ladies, and I was like, where are the bitches?
Yeah, where are the bitches?
We can call it Impcast.
Oh,
I disagree with the idea. I think that's a terrible
yeah, I don't like the idea.
No.
I think that Lemmy needs to be the one that hosts this the simp sons. Like it, Lemmy? I don't get it either. Don't worry. I think Lemmy needs to be the one that hosts it so that Lemmy can finally cash in on all the work she does for the community.
I think it's a good idea, but I don't think it would work. I just think it would, you know.
Why?
Balls.
Ladies, that's why. Just ladies in general from, you know.
Well, we don't go for sexism on this show.
Oh,
Go ahead, Lemmy.
Balls deep, thanks for the 5. Being a shithead online will never go away. The only non-shithead fan bases. Or only the non-shithead fan bases. Colorado Rob, thanks for the 2. It's nice to see my 3 queens gossiping. I don't know what AZMT means.
I don't know. Does that mean Arizona or something? Do you know, Haley?
I don't. No.
Thank you, Colorado Rob. Rob, whatever. I mean, whatever your name is, not whatever they call. Let myself down.
Oh, Arizona Mesa Tom. That's what that is.
Oh,
Okay.
what does that mean?
I'm retarded.
It's another
It's
chatter.
a chatter.
Oh, well, hit the like button for that one. We would get 200 watching, Lemmy. How about 100 likes? Lemmy would like that, wouldn't you, Lemmy?
I would love that. That would be awesome.
There you go. But Haley, I know we're sort of on time constraints here. What do you, before we get to the final topic? What, for fuck's sake, what plugs do you have coming up that you or what do you have coming up that other people should be looking out for?
Just the show. I don't have anything honestly very exciting going on until next week, as far as I know. But on prettyantisocial.com, you can get some merch. You can go and obviously watch the show on YouTube, Rumble, or Twitch, Pretty Antisocial Podcast, and follow me on X. That's it. I don't really have anything fun. I'm getting ready for Hackamania, making some plans.
That is going to be. Here's one by the great Dr. Mega G. Ask Haley about the final boss. Is there some sort of issues between you and final boss?
No? What do you want to know?
Yeah, well, what specifically would you like to know there, Chai? But yeah, I gotta ask you as well. So just as we're wrapping up, Haley, a couple of weeks ago, you had the honor of being on the great Shmuel Talk
Yes.
by the leader of the Buck Mafia, Shmuel Bachman.
Mhm.
Kevin Brennan offered to fight Shmuel Bachman, which I think was a logical reaction between these two.
Mhm.
What do you think about the state of that, and who do you think would win?
Oh, that's tough. I've never met. I don't know. It would be sort of a toss-up. I mean, I think it's great. I think more people should be challenging each other to fights, especially when they're geriatric. I think that's amazing.
I think Shmuel Bachman would win. I think he's already got a ground floor attack thing. Who's your favorite Sonic the Hedgehog character?
I don't watch that. I have no idea. Who's yours?
Knuckles, right, Lemmy?
Yep.
I don't know any of them. I have no idea.
Who would you say out of all the ladies would be the toughest person in the Dabbleverse, excluding Lemmy?
Mm-hmm. To fight?
Yeah.
Or just toughest, like, oh God. Ava.
Yeah, Ava, I would say she's not afraid to go low, do what she needs to.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a nice complimentary one by Kenna K.
Hey. Thanks for the tool. I love Lemmy. I love you too, Kitty K. Wow.
That's nice. Well, if you love Lemmy so much, why don't you hit the like button for her? Lemmy, you've got a hard out soon, don't you?
I do.
Yeah, she does. And KB says, I'll be nice until you fuck with me. Lemmy, what plugs do you have coming up that we should be looking out for?
Come hang out with me tomorrow on YouTube. I'll be doing strings and things. Also, I'm on Twitch. Come hang out with me during the week and on the weekends. Just do shit.
Yeah.
Do shit.
And donate to Lemmy and pass to her about Hackamania, because I'm going to officially book my hotel and everything this Sunday. So there you go. And Haley, we might as well do your plugs again, because I have got.
I'm really bad at it, honestly. I've got to go and see what my handle is. It's at Pretty Antipod on X, and then Pretty Antisocial Podcast on YouTube, Rumble, and Twitch.
AJ, oh sorry, Lemmy, taken away from you.
AJ the Lingerer, thanks for the 20. Lemmy, Haley, afternoon, ladies. Good to finally see an all-star cast. One love.
Hey, AJ.
There you go. Well, I'm going to do what the normal thing is. I'm going to go watch I Can't Hardly Wait. once again in 4K HD with extra Tommy Jordan scenes. So, Haley, you like The Rock, don't you?
Sure.
And Lemmy loves The Rock too. So we're going to say bye to everybody, and thanks for all the new memberships by Nigsaw. What a heck of an egg.
Yeah.
And this is going to rock everybody's socks off. We will see you on the next one, which will be announced soon.
Later.